Hey, Cancer. This is your weekly tarot reading. Cancer. The energy I'm picking up from this spread is that you really need to balance the sharpness of your mind with the sharpness of your passion. Some of y'all get into binds by not balancing out your thoughts and your emotions. And it gets harder for a Cancer to do that when things aren't going the way you think that they should. And then it leads you to start having sketchy behavior. And a lot of Cancers don't want to admit to themselves sometimes that they can be super sketchy sometimes. They just don't like to admit it. And we all sometimes have to be sketchy, but Cancer has a hard time learning that sometimes that's not necessary. Cancer, some of y'all are going through challenges right now. And I mean, we all are, but again, it's a different, it hits different for Cancer. Again, I say this all the time, Cancers are the most sensitive people in the zodiac. And by sensitive, I don't mean weak. I mean sensitive in that if anybody has any Cancers in their life, then you know you could be somewhere and as soon it could be a subtle shift in the energy and the Cancer is always the first person to pick it up. Cancers are that sensitive. And again, I'm not talking about like being weak or, you can't say nothing to them. They're easily offended, feelings easily hurt. I'm not talking about that. And sometimes that's the case, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about spiritually sensitive, energetically sensitive. And there's so much energy going on, coming through right now. It's very chaotic, and that could be fucking up the vibe for Cancer. And with Cancer, what I'm picking up that you need to do is that you really need to face your abilities. You really need to face how powerful you are. Because sometimes when things are not going right for Cancer, the first thing Cancer starts to wonder is, well, who's going to fix this? You, bitch. You're going to fix it. When things get hard, stop looking around for the person that's going to come and get you out of this. You're the one that's going to come get you out of this. And when you think, don't just think, because again, a Cancer is the first person to pick up on things, but a lot of times the last one to pick up on the solution. And that's what y'all need to do. When you're thinking, think solution, be solution oriented. And that's how a lot of y'all can solve certain problems going on. The way you pick up on certain things, pick up on the solution as well. Don't just be like, oh, I know this is happening. Oh, who's going to do something about it? Stop it before you do anything else. When you pick up on something, don't be so quick to just, oh, I got it. No. Sit and think of the solution. Don't just be hyped because you know what's going on, but keep sitting still and figure out the solution. Don't just jump up and be like, oh, this is going on. I have a problem with this, or this is going on. This is wrong, and this is bad. Sit down and take some time to figure out the solution. Let solutions come to you, Cancer, the same way everything else comes to you, the same way you can figure out when somebody's attitude has shifted or when somebody is doing something that they shouldn't. You can figure out these things so easily. You can pick up on vibrations so easily. Keep sitting and thinking until you pick up on the solution. That's going to bring everything full circle for you, Cancers. When you pick up on something, and it's a problem, keep sitting and thinking until you come up with a solution. Because you have the power to do so. You, like I said, y'all pick up on everything else. Start picking up on your solutions. The same way the divine shows you things, the same way the divine makes you sensitive to the energies and the things shifting around you, the divine is also giving you the ability to find solution to these things, which is why they show you in the first fucking place. Everything is within you, Cancer. The prosperity that you're looking for, the safety and just comfort and the level of life that you're looking for it's within you. It's not outside of you. And like I said, the same way you can pick up on when things are happening way before anybody else can, use that same ability to pick up on solutions before anybody else can. Stop looking around and you know, for somebody to come do something for you. Like I said, you have the power, Cancer, to change situations. Cancers are very powerful people. Especially a female Cancer. But again, y'all like to focus on your feelings instead of solutions. Y'all sit around, can you believe so-and-so did this? Can you believe this? Shut the fuck up. And learn how to balance your emotions and your thoughts. And sit still until you figure out solutions. Because that's what I'm picking up. That the divine is giving you solutions, but you are not channeling them. You're not picking up on them because you're too focused on what's happening. Too in your feelings about things that are happening. Get out of your feelings. Sit down and channel the solutions that you need. You don't have to do anything sketchy. You don't have to hurt nobody. You don't have to deceive nobody. Just sit down and let the solutions come to you. And even if, you know, people are being shady to you, even if people are taking advantage of you, again, get out of your feelings and channel the solution. And a lot of y'all don't like to do that because you don't want to do what the divine is guiding you to do. Some of y'all need to cut off certain people and you don't want to do that. Some of you my fault. But some of you again, there are a lot of opportunities that are around, and a lot of prosperity that is trying to come to you, Cancer. But again, how you handle certain situations are going to be critical to the outcome. I'm going to say that again. How you handle certain situations is going to be critical to the outcome. So again, think twice for how you're going to handle some of these situations. Think twice. Again, don't be impulsive. Don't be so quick to react. Don't be so quick to get in your feelings. Don't be afraid to face situations head on. And know that the solutions to these problems are within your grasp. They are going to come to you. But don't be so focused on what people are doing. Be more focused on solutions and not being affected by the things that people are doing. And don't go tit for tat with people. If somebody's doing something wrong, don't then try to do them wrong to it or get them back. Now, the energy is not good for that right now. The energy is not good for that right now. Some of you, it's best for you to not even talk right now, especially when it comes to problems. You give it energy, you give it fuel when you talk about it. So again, unless you are thinking of solutions, unless you are talking solutions, you need to be quiet. Again, balance your thoughts and your passions. Balance your thoughts and your emotions. I'm picking up that there are a lot of like really fast changes that are happening. Again, things that you feel like are disturbing your peace, things that you feel like are just leaving you feeling like you need time to process it, and give it just that. Take some time to process everything, and again, learn how to think in terms of solutions and not just complaining. Stop trying to, don't force anything. Just sit. And again, channel the solutions that you need, because Cancer, you can do that. You have that ability. Y'all will overcome in this time though. For Cancers that are, going through challenges, you're definitely going to overcome them. But again, don't let your emotions fuck you up. Don't let your emotions and your pride fuck you up. Again, focus on solutions, and they will come to you. Like I said, the same way everything else comes to you, the same way you can pick up on other things, learn to pick up on the solutions. Overall, though, Cancer, I am picking up that there's no really there's nothing too crazy going on. Like, I'm not picking up that anybody is like not well. I'm picking up that you guys are safe. But again, you just need to find a new approach in how you deal with certain issues. Okay, whether it's your relationships, whether it's family, whether it's money, all that stuff. Again, Cancer, just find a new approach into how you handle things. Again, ground yourself the best way you know how. If it's by getting near water, but don't just ground yourself to identify what's wrong. Ground yourself to also get solutions. Because what's the point of being able to always know that something is up, but you don't ever learn how to fix it. You don't ever learn how to see these things coming and stop them before they even happen. So for some of you, if your intuition is telling you that something is up, again, take some time to map out the solution in your mind. And for you Cancers, you'd be amazed at how tangible that your thinking has on your reality. But again, y'all get too stuck in your feelings. So Cancer, again, the solutions are there for you. There are opportunities coming to you. So again, take some time to get quiet and to start mapping things out and opening the roads for your abundance and these opportunities to come to you. Because I'm picking up that there's a lot of opportunities and abundance and prosperity that's coming to you guys, but some of you need to open the roads for it to come to you. Some people may be blocking you. Some people may be trying to hinder you. But again, that's a small thing to a Cancer. Okay, don't focus on what people are doing. You're putting your energy in the wrong places. Focus on what you can do about it. That is the energy coming through for you, Cancer. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.